So the problem I have right now is with my Toyota pickup. As you can see down there, I've lost my power steering belt. You can see the alternator belts aren't too good either. Well, these are probably the original belts, so like 20 years old. And yeah, well, I've ordered some more, and they've come, and I've got an air filter to do as well. So yeah, let's get to it. So the alternator belts are behind the power steering belt, so I'll have to put the alternator belts on first and then the power steering belt last. Slacken the tensioner off, and then they've got the bolt underneath that hinges it. Yeah, might get it. And then you can slacken the alternator off, and you can get each belt off then. Next obstacle is the fan, but you can put the belts inside the fins and you can work them around. Like so. And then the same vice versa to getting the new belts on. You could take the fan off. So, this is just as easy. Yeah, look at the cracking on there. Definitely due a new set. One round and the next one. What he did now was retension the alternator belts, and same again for the power steering there. Right, these haven't got to be mega crazy tight. I hope I can get this tyre lever in here, put a bit of tension on it. That's about right. You want them too tight, or you start wrecking bearings and the like your alternator and stuff, putting too much tension on it, and then you eventually, if you get too tight, you snap your belts. That's just about right. I like to move that sump guard there to give me more access, and it's a lot better access. Should have done that in the first place. There's the belts right there, and made things a lot easier. Yeah, let's get it tensioned up and we'll see how that goes. So that power steering belt was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. In the end, that sump plate had to come off, that sump protector at the front. It was just hard to get a good camera angle and be able to get to it and work on it. It was a bit of a challenge, but it's on and it's done. Ended up barring the engine over to force the belt on, but it's on now, and it's, yeah, looks good. I'll have power steering again now, so that's a plus. Next job's that air filter, so let's get to that. This is probably the easiest part about the video. 3 clips. And then we undo that. The fuel line comes over here. I don't know whether just move the filter out the way or just move the filter out the way. Doesn't look too bad in there. Filter doesn't look too bad. You can see a bit of debris inside the fins there. You can see quite a bit of leaves and sediment in there. But I don't know how old this filter is, so we'll get a new one on. 2016, so yeah, it's not too bad. Put a new filter on. So that's my auxiliary belts to the alternator there fitted, and the power steering belt. And at some point they'll have to come off again because I plan on doing a timing belt and crank seal, and then the cam seal at the top. The crank seal's slightly leaking, so that definitely needs doing. And I haven't really got a record when the last cam belt was changed, so it's just safer to do, well, safer to replace it with a new one. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.